Oh my god. Twomad, I'm sad. I'm gonna go fly to France and find an AK-47 and just have fun. Alright. Let's take a look at the situation, boys.
I don't think as deranged, crazy, and insane as the current situation revolving around the YouTuber Twomad. Now, if you don't know who Twomad is, probably do. Seen some viral clips of him, like for example his try not to laugh challenges, but more importantly, a couple years ago during lockdown when everyone had to work from home, they'd use Zoom. Twomad would actually join these Zoom calls, usually rate it with his fans, and just do all these skits, basically trying to annoy anyone until he was kicked out of the group.
Guys, I just got this new book. It's called Fortnite for Dummies.
So,
Let me just read it real quick.
so let me
Yeah, I remember these. These were, oh my god, these were so cringe for me to watch. A lot of people found them funny, but they were cringe as hell.
But recently, Twomad has found himself in some spicy drama. Now, I say spicy drama. I feel like at this point, every single YouTuber on the platform has been in some kind of drama in one place or another. It's basically becoming an unspoken rule of being a YouTuber. But this drama, this is a step above the typical, like, news of the week. Now, all of this started on Twitter, because of course it did. Like, everything bad that ever happens in the entire, like, universe, it originates from Twitter.
Yep.
Every tragedy, travesty, plague, famine, it somehow originated on Twitter, probably even before Twitter came into existence.
Yep.
Now, Twomad is getting the reputation.
Bro, I actually got some drama with my 9-year-old nephew right now. He said one of my most recent videos was a war crime. So that did start on Twitter. I got beef with that kid.
Of making some edgy jokes on Twitter. And also, it should be known that Twomad is a serial tweeter. He tweets more than an e-girl debating if they should make an OnlyFans or not. I tweet 1 to 2 times a week, and usually every second tweet I'll delete out of embarrassment because it flopped in numbers. But Twomad, on the other hand, will usually tweet 10 to 500 times a day. And recently, it is...
He's one of those people that are just talking to himself in the tweets. He's having a mental collapse inside the tweets. You know those type of people? They're just having a conversation and then respond to themselves. That's that
gotten
guy.
Worse. I do want to say
he's that guy in the group chat. He's the reason you mute the group chat.
100 times a day is a bit hyperbolic. It's probably more like 200. So a lot of tweets have been deleted. Some of them have been archived, not all of them. But from what I can gather, Twomad and the meme account Ghetto Smosh started beefing with each other. Now, if you don't know who Ghetto Smosh are, if you watch any of my live streams, you definitely do. Because every single stream, until the mods wake up and ban them, the entire chat will basically be bots begging me to watch Ghetto Smosh. And Ghetto Smosh in and of itself is old Smosh episodes dubbed in a certain way. They say the M-word every 5 seconds. So if I ever wanted to...
They say a lot of gamer words in those.
Like live stream that and react to it, it would be the fastest path to being banned from live streaming on YouTube imaginable. Now, usually, when you get called out on Twitter, there are 2 paths before you. You can take the mature path and abstain. Why join the fight when I can watch from a distance and let whatever renter is talking shit about me scream into the void and get 3 likes? Believe me when I say this is a pro Twitter tip. I have never blocked any account in my entire life, and I definitely never will until the day I die. But that being
Is that a challenge, bro? I'll accept that shit.
said, I probably have dozens, if not hundreds of people muted because they don't know.
There it is.
Screenshot
there it
and use it against me. Twitter muting is like the only good thing that they have ever put onto that website. Now that's the good path.
True.
The other path is to reenact Leonidas, king of the Spartans, in the film 300 when he's the last man left alive having to fight off an army of Persians. Now I do want to say that method of like going against every single person that hates you publicly, it never works. Never do it. Please, never do it. Twomad did it, and that's why I'm making this video. So a random person got involved in the
let me tell you the best strat. If you want to do anything public, like you want to make YouTube videos, you want to do a stream, like anything that's in the public eye, if you get hate, the best thing you can do is ignore it. That's why this Colleen Ballinger thing blew up to be like the stupidest thing ever. That's probably why this guy blew up to be the stupidest thing ever. Because you look like a dumbass when you respond. You look like a dumbass every single time. Here's the thing. You know how many times I've posted a video and somebody said, you look like a fucking thumb? Bro, it is what it is. Let them think I'm a thumb, you know?
Argument basically
I
just
don't
saying,
care.
Twomad, you need help, you need to get offline, you have no girlfriend. And then he quotes
Oh, that is fucked up. Does anybody know who this is? Bro, that's that 16-year-old girl.
the account with the caption saying, no, I do have a girlfriend, look. Now, if you don't know who the girl in the picture is, it's Brianna Gray, a trans 16-year-old girl in the UK in Cheshire, and she was killed. She was killed by 2 teenagers that were 15, and the police investigated, and they...
Bro, that Elon Musk better get this guy.
Haven't got any kind of motive
School
at the minute,
shooter
but
alert,
they are
bro.
investigating the possibility that it was a hate crime because she was trans. Now, Twomad quickly followed up by deleting that tweet and making a follow-up tweet saying, I didn't know she died, I just thought she was hot. Now, the thing is what you need...
I'm not ready for this.
To understand about Twomad is he has a very direct line of delivery, and in doing so he removes kind of like all subtlety or nuance. You could look at Twomad's tweets and argue that he tweets like a complete psychopath, and you know, I'm gonna say even if he was being honest about that and not knowing about, you know, the trans girl dying, he could have gone about it in a more subtle way, like, oh my god, shit, I'm so sorry guys, you know, instead of saying the one who died is hot. Not the best way to approach that. Now that...
Yeah, so he followed up the, instead of, here's the thing, like when you do shit like that, if you truly don't know, accept the guilt, accept the blame, sorry, cut it. That's it. You're fucking done. You don't get any more points. You're done. Fuck you. Okay? Listen. He said, oh, I didn't know she was dead. I just thought she was hot. I don't know what's worse.
That is where the story should have ended, but unfortunately, it just kept getting worse. Like Twomad tweeting out saying,
No,
hey
dude.
look, to my GF, she's 8, trans, and just got stabbed to death by bullies. No. Now obviously at this point, it's pretty obvious that Twomad is making his bed to lie in. The previous joke, he could have got away with, you know.
My guy is not even making the bed. My brother in Christ has just formed himself a burial hole 6 feet underground. That is nuts.
If he was genuinely apologetic and was like, shit, I didn't know. But now he's like trying to play self-aware, and a lot of people on Twitter started to shit on him for it. Now again, even after everything that's happened, I'll be honest, everyone would have forgot this in like 2 days. There's a new story
True.
every 24
True.
hours.
That's how fucked Twitter is. There's so many people blasting it, trying to get their content to the top that it don't matter.
How do you think I keep this shitty slot channel alive? There is always
True.
something new happening. Everyone would have forgot. But then it got worse again. It got worse because a girl came out about him, and apparently he sent her all these DMs after she blocked him for essaying her. Now, the messages he has sent to this girl, I have never seen an interaction like this in my entire life. It is like if you put Heath Ledger playing the Joker in an Among Us lobby. It does...
Bro, this guy, this Twomad, no. He has a Joker moment every day. He's constantly having mental breakdowns.
not make sense. It should not make sense.
The guy said Donda 48,000 times in 46 texts.
And it never will make sense, which is exactly what these DMs are. Scrolling through these, he just spams like I Miss the Rage and Kanye West's mother named Donda over and over, and he has sent these like hundreds of times. And then when someone asks for proof to like, you know, play the voice messages that
he's not well, boys.
Twomad had sent her, she played them, and it's just him making completely incoherent noises.
Here we go. Putangina my...
She then went on to tweet saying, stop calling me Twomad's girlfriend, they never agreed on being in a relationship, and posted a picture of him spending $4 on chicken nuggets, and she offered to pay Twomad, saying she didn't want him to buy things because she felt like he'd use it as leverage against her. To which Twomad just replied saying, woman moment. Now this is when Twomad went off the rails a little bit more. Firstly, he...
Off the rails, man. What? He's on Rainbow Road in Mario Kart, dog. He's so far gone from a rail, it ain't even funny. He's in space, man.
changed his profile picture on Twitter to iDubbbz. And then he changed it to Call Me Carson, which actually made the Call Me Carson on Twitter change his profile picture because he didn't want any association with the profile picture that Twomad was using of him, despite him being the same
Oh my god, imagine being so toxic that people don't even want the same profile pic as you, even if it's them.
It's so confusing. Now this is when things get just wild and completely insane. A document surfaced that apparently Twomad wrote or like typed and signed himself, saying for the next 60 days he won't talk to the girl that came out about him. Medea, which is Twomad's real name, will not demand entertain sexual activities with Bella. Medea will be required due to his history demonstrating wild, uncontrollable psychological problems and disregard to other people around him, to be hyper aware that he is prone to easily scaring, emotionally damaging Bella. Bella may use the word facade. When this word is used,
Is this a social contract for relation? Is this a what is
Medea
what?
will be required to slowly, gently, earnestly process as to how he's wronging, scaring, hurting Bella with his behavior, refuses to process. If he cannot understand, deflects, lies, to not understand, and change to Bella's satisfaction, Medea must concede peacefully and the exit clause is executed. Medea cannot lapse on any part of this agreement, any exception at all.
This is like the agreement between Dwight and Angela to have a baby, bro. This is fucked up. This is
Or
crazy.
execute the exit clause. And this is the exit clause, by the way. This is like the best part of the contract. Bella can exit this agreement at any time. Bella agrees that she will not exit this agreement unless she has made a full analysis of our relationship and is completely sure that her well-being is contingent on not me interacting with her at all. That she does not want any more time spent hearing from me, Medea agrees to move on with his life. So that contract sounds about as coherent as pretty much any YouTuber MCN contract you sign into. And then on top of that, he actually posted himself filming an apology video which he sent to the girl.
I'm literally in Oregon, fucking Washington, Oregon. Dab. Okay, so apology. Alright, so I can't take the damage away that I've done, but I'll try my best, okay? Okay, I at least want to take responsibility for what the fuck I did, you know? You know, like the way I treated you and like viewed you, this is not like okay. Like I pushed past your fucking boundaries just for like my own fucking self-serving reasons. I made like sexual advances you weren't comfortable with, you know what I mean? And I truly do.
The Baker Act. It's a Florida law that allows for involuntary placement of an individual in psychiatric unit for psychiatric evaluation. This guy needs to be Baker acted.
Like regret all of that like so much. I never wanted you to like fear for your safety or anything, but like I understand it's like how you felt, and I'm like, you know, so I'm like sorry, as best I can say it, you know, it was as if that wasn't enough, you know. I acted like super obsessive after you know.
Bro, this is like the apology in Moana. What can I say except you're welcome. You're welcome. Except instead of you're welcome, it's I'm sorry, bro.
As you left.
What
And
can
I'm
I
going to
say
therapy,
except
genuinely, I'm
I'm
going
sorry?
to therapy. I'm working fucking. That shit is tough, but I'm going to it, you know. To like fix whatever the fuck parts of my brain or just like let me act that way. And I'm like, I'm 1,000% sure I'll never do it to anyone else, you know. But fucking. Sorry for making you wait for this, you know.
Now that's him saying that he's sorry for the way he's treated her and he's looking into going into therapy to improve himself. Now this is where other people...
This is Osama bin Laden in South Park. I know I'm going off with these similes right now, but he is replicating so many cartoonish behaviors. I can't. My guy is not even real as a person. He's emulating fake behaviors. I can change. I can change.
will start to get involved. So, like I said, a lot of people on Twitter have been just absolutely tearing Twomad to shreds, and from some of the tweets, I kind of don't blame them. But a couple of people of note have got involved. For example, Keemstar. Keemstar has basically just been reporting Twomad's entire downfall. Every tweet he's made saying his career's over.
Keemstar is farming Twomad. He is, like, Twomad is a fresh crop, and Keemstar is just plucking away, getting all the clicks out of him, squeezing him like a tit, squeezing that milk out.
That's mostly because Keem would have a huge bias against Twomad, because a couple years ago, Twomad actually made a video against Keemstar, bringing up a bunch of stuff that he did. Also, on top of that, another YouTuber, Jameski, has actually came out saying he's willing to financially support the girl that is looking into now suing him and talking legal action. And again, a similar situation a couple years ago.
So okay, hey, I'll pay for it. I'd love to watch this.
Twomad made a video shitting on Jameski. Now, that video was actually removed, from what I remember, fairly quickly after it was uploaded. Apparently the two of them managed to like resolve their differences in private, but if that's the case and like he's willing to financially support a girl into suing Twomad, obviously that hatred never really went away and it's just been bubbling below the surface over all these years. Another YouTuber, Dums, back in 2019 actually did a Twitter thread which pretty much summarized the situation, that Jameski would take things kind of too seriously and Twomad would never take anything seriously, just constantly using memes and irony 24/7. They were complete polar.
Twomad is like the embodiment of 4chan. He's the human condition that is 4chan.
Opposites. Now this is probably going to be an
so
ongoing thing, but at the minute, Twomad is looking into making a response. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a tweet, a Twitlonger, or a YouTube video. But I do want to say, for his sake, I really hope it's a serious one with just absolutely no memes, no cutaways, no irony, just straight to the point, addressing everything. I also think until he comes out with the response, he should definitely stay away from Twitter, because anything he's putting out at the minute, he's just either going to get a reply saying, you fell off, ratio,
He not doing that.
or just calling him unfunny. I do want to be transparent as well. Before making this video, I did actually reach out to Twomad, not to get any information or anything, I did that all myself, but more just to kind of ask him, is it okay if I made this video? I really wouldn't...
Yeah, it's like being nice to the quiet kid in school, you know? Because when the school shooter finally snaps, you want him to say, hey, stay home that day. So he was like, hey man, you cool if I make this video? Like, you good, bro? Like, you gonna kill me? And he's like, nah, man, like, you were always nice to me. You can farm me for a few clicks, bro. It's good.
Consider Twomad a close friend, like we really don't speak that much, but I did reach out to him just so, you know, if I uploaded this video, he wouldn't consider it like a backstab or anything. But obviously, you know, just get off Twitter, please. You need to get off Twitter, bro. At least until the response video's out.
Well, there you go. Twomad. Let's take a look at some of his tweets real quick here. Me when my hoes block my number. Bro just made a apology video to his one hoe. 68 hours. Bro, these are all today. He tweets like 14,000 times a day. Let me see. Subway. Okay, I heart Virgin Men. Oh my god.